The expansion of the European Union towards a greater Mediterranean Union has received a tremendous boost by the Arab Spring revolutions and the resulting migrant waves. That expansion is not simply another sign of the megalomania of Brussels, but a Freemasonic dream project which would encompass all major ancient religious places within a new Roman Empire. German Chancellor Angela Merkel just recently promised billions of aid to Turkey, the end of visa restrictions, and membership in the EU. If realized, the Muslim Mediterranean state of Turkey would be part of the Schengen area and its citizens could freely move to other parts of Europe. The Deutschlandfunk reported, the Union for the Mediterranean presented a 10-step plan in Lisbon. The presidents of the parliaments are demanding more funds for humanitarian aid and a system of allocating migrants. The establishment publication Welt argued in 2013 to stem the flow of migrant boats, the Mediterranean region needs to become unified again, just like in ancient times. I quote, during the era of Roman emperors, the entire Mediterranean area, from the Spanish province of Baetica to the province of Judea, was defined by the institutions of a single large empire. The same laws, the same official language and currency. Ancient Rome controlled its borders with walls like the Limes and the Hadrian Wall, even with fortified borders in the east of Turkey and in North Africa. This, according to the German press today, was the Schengen area of the ancient times. In 2013, the Welt argued, during the time of the Roman Empire, the Mediterranean was called Mare Nostrum, our common sea. It was not an empty space, but the medium which combined Europe with Africa. Many things divided the populations that lived by the sea, but they also shared many things. And it was this region where Europe's culture and its values came from. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is Freemasonic ideology. Freemasonry celebrates a mix of different ancient belief systems, and all the major cult places are within the Mediterranean zone. The ruins of Roman and Greek temples in Italy and Greece, the Egyptian pyramids, the temples of Israel, certain Muslim temples, and the famous lodges in France, Germany, and the UK, harking back to the days of the Knights Templars. Today's parliament buildings in the Mediterranean zone are often neoclassicist in style, meaning they resemble the temples of old. Freemasonry weaves ancient Greek, Roman, and Egyptian mythology, as well as some Christian elements from the days of the Knights Templars, and even some Muslim myths into a single ideology. According to Higher Masonry, all religions are just manifestations of an esoteric secret mystery cult. Even the Prophet Muhammad supposedly was in on the secret teachings, and Islam simply continued older Arabic pagan systems, according to the celebrated Freemason publication The Secret Teachings of All Ages. The establishment publication The European reported recently, with the Arab Spring came the opportunity to become politically active again in North African countries and revitalize the relations through comprehensive support. While the EU is primarily interested in the stability of its southern neighbors, the Arab states mainly demand an easing of the visa regulations and more access to markets. So, the migration waves after the Arab Spring revolutions are the opportunity to mix populations in the new Mediterranean Empire and to create a common history. The head of the Central Council of Muslims in Germany declared, "We should view migration as an opportunity." Quote, Nicolas Sarkozy had the vision of a Mediterranean region. I think that was even before the Arab Spring. He had the idea to reach a closer partnership between Europe and the neighboring states in North Africa and the Near East. A kind of economic union with the Maghreb states. That was a smart vision indeed, end quote. Der Spiegel reported in 2008, after months of heated arguing, France's President Nicolas Sarkozy and Chancellor Angela Merkel have agreed on the future Mediterranean policies of the European Union. In a meeting Monday evening in Hanover, they agreed upon the creation of a Mediterranean Union open to all 27 member states of the EU. The Nobel Peace Prize recently went to Tunisia, and EU politicians are praising that country right now for getting closer to Europe. Please also check out that recent interview on Infowars.com with myself about the mass immigration and the Mediterranean Union.